We have a weather alert for you tonight. Major winter storm coming through our area. Snow, wind, sleet, storm surge. It was a mess today if you were out on the roads. Some areas got more than a foot of snow. We've got chasing team coverage for you. I want to start with Mark Bonamo, who is at Newark Airport. Mark, what's the scene like at the airport?
Here at Newark Airport in Terminal B, we have varying degrees of frustration and confusion. Some people have come here very early hoping that there won't be delays, yet only to find out they are held up after all. The storm is now rolling in. People who have come into Newark Airport from all around the region, all around the country, are waiting expectingly to see what the storm will bring, but not knowing where tonight, if they're going to get to their destination or where they're going to be able to stay.
Did you talk to anyone that anticipates they could be there for the long haul?
Absolutely. I talked to Nikki Kushner.
My main worry about the travel today is that I will not get out of Newark and I'll have to find a place to stay. I really don't know the area, so it just gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Ironically, on her way to Iceland, somewhere even colder than this, but may not get there.
Maybe not today. All right. Thanks, Mark. All right, let's check in with Tom DiDonato, who is in North Jersey, where the snow was coming down hard all afternoon. Tom, what's it like?
Well, the driving is not good at all. I just drove from Morris Township back here to Chatham, and the weather, as you can see behind me, it's starting to get pretty thick. Not a complete whiteout yet because the wind's not blowing, but it's coming down pretty hard. I would say about 2 inches in close to an hour.
How are the road conditions?
Not good. I put the brakes on. I slid down a hill about 50 yards before I stopped. So that was in Morris Township, where there are a lot of power lines still down. And actually, I had a chance to speak to a family that's been without power since last Friday. I caught them moving out.
So today's the 6th day without power.
Wow. It's like Sandy, right?
Well, actually, after Sandy, we were out for 2 weeks. So we're hoping it won't be like Sandy.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Yeah, my shoe. We lost a shoe.
Even as of Tuesday morning, there were 28,000 people without power. What's their level of frustration?
Well, a lot of people are trying to pitch in right now, lending generators. But the problem is that some of these generators are breaking down, and they're losing patience. So this one lady I spoke to, who is also a minister in town, was moving out of her house with her family and moving to the church. So it's a frustrating time because if you drive around this area, there are a lot of trees down, a lot of power lines down, and also a lot of crews coming from all over the country to help pitch in.
As you guys know and ladies know, from a storm that hit us over, I guess, on Friday, mostly a little bit into Saturday, and we're still digging out of that hole. And of course, we're getting clobbered today. So I just want to say, on behalf of everybody in New Jersey, not just in Morris County, but around the state, I want to thank you very much for your hard work and everything you're doing for us. And I hope down the road, if something hits where you live, we can return the favor.
It's great to see people coming together. Let me just ask you one last question, Tom. Do you regret your decision not to wear a hat?
Well, right now I'm regretting the fact that I have these glasses on because I can barely see you.
I can see it. I got it. All right, clean the glasses, get the snow off your head, get inside and get warm. Thank you, Tom.
All right, thanks, Bill.
All right, let's see how we're doing in New York. John Schumo, out in the snow. John, what's it like?
Well, Bill, after a quiet morning, we now have some significant snowfall coming down here in northern Westchester. I started my day in Bedford, New York, and a quick drive around, you can still see the remnants of the nor'easter on Friday afternoon. Down trees all over Bedford, New York. One that I saw fell directly between a house and power lines. So bad luck and good luck for the homeowner there. That was a scene that played out throughout Armonk, New York, also in Mount Kisco. Meanwhile, Bill, several miles south of Westchester County in New York City, Mayor de Blasio says things are going okay. Sanitation crews are out. Schools opened this morning, and Mayor de Blasio says winter storm is business as usual.
We are tracking it very closely. The National Weather Service does have a winter weather warning in effect. That will be in effect until 4 a.m.
Now, people like to complain about having no power and having messy pickups at school, but all in all, this is what March does, right, Bill? In like a lion and out like a lamb.
We hope. All right, John, I understand you lost power.
I did, only temporarily today. I'm assuming everything's going to be fine. My block, one of the lucky ones.
All right. Thanks, John. Okay, let's bring in meteorologist Dan Zarrow. Just how bad was it, and when is it all going to be finished? We're talking about coastal flooding, snow accumulation in some places of higher than a foot, and 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Is it all done? Dan Zarrow, what do you got?
Bill, you forgot about the most exciting part of this storm, the thunder snow. This nor'easter so intense and the snowflakes crashing around in the clouds so violently that we did have many rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning. It's rare and really was quite a storm. Now it's time to clean up, and that's going to be a difficult task given how much snow we saw and the fact that it's so heavy and wet. Mother Nature will help a little bit as we go overnight tonight. Low temperatures only dip to around the 30-degree mark, not a real hard freeze, so you won't be dealing with a solid sheet of ice if you haven't shoveled yet. In addition, temperatures on Thursday should reach into the 40s with some sunshine during the day. That will absolutely kickstart the melt process. Quiet couple of days, but we do have another storm system. Yes, another potential nor'easter to talk about for early next week. I'll tell you what we know in your complete forecast coming up.